everyone, I am Shirin, the co-owner of Bar Shiru in Oakland, California. We are the Bay Area's first hi-fi listening bar. I hope you all had an amazing summit full of inspiration and new connections for your endeavors ahead. I know personally, at the end of a long summit full of meeting a ton of new people, there's nothing I like better than a good old-fashioned happy hour. Of course, I know during these crazy times, we can't necessarily go to a bar and socialize all together in person. So, in lieu of that, I thought I would teach you how to make a few of our favorite cocktails here at Bar Shiru. So, I'm going to put some music on and then I will meet you at the bar. Alright, so let's get started on these drinks. I am going to be showing you how to make 3 of our signature cocktails here at Bar Shiru. The first up is the New Pal. It's a classic 1-to-1-to-1 cocktail, meaning it's 1 ounce of each ingredient, stirred, strained, super simple. First off, you're going to get a mixing glass and fill it with a decent handful of ice. If you don't have a mixing glass, don't worry, you can use a pint glass. Our first ingredient is Suntory Toki, which is a Japanese whiskey. A little bit on the smoky side, great for making cocktails. And again, 1 ounce of that. The next ingredient is called Gran Classico. It's a bitter style of Amaro, really unique flavor, kind of umami, if I had to describe it one way. And again, we're gonna go with 1 ounce of this one. And then finally, you're going to want to take a dry vermouth. My preferred brand is Dolan Dry. I think it's just a really crisp, clean flavor. And 1 ounce of that in the jar. Next, you're going to take a bar spoon. If you don't have that, a chopstick, a regular spoon, anything you have works. And you're going to stir that around for a solid 15 seconds, just enough to get it cold but not over diluted. Then you're going to take a nice cocktail glass. I like to put them in the freezer first so it keeps the drink cool throughout. Take a strainer, pour that right into the glass. And then for the final touch, you're going to want to take a lemon, take a good, nice, healthy peel, and you're going to express it over the drink. And then toss the lemon peel so you have a nice golden, clean looking cocktail for you. And there you have it. It's the New Pal. Cheers. Okay, so that was the New Pal. I'm going to put this over here for later. And next up, I'm going to show you how to make the Way Out West, which is my hands down favorite spritz for the fall season. It's a lovely, lovely cocktail. And for this one, it's really easy. We call it a built cocktail, and that's because you can build it right in the glass. So you're going to take a double rocks glass, fill that with maybe about halfway with ice. You're going to start off with Cochi Rosa, which is an aromatized wine. You're going to go 1 ounce of that right into the glass. Next, you're going to do Chinar, which is an artichoke-based liqueur. You go 1/2 ounce of this. At this stage, I like to give it a very quick stir just to get those 2 flavors melted together before I continue on. And then after that, it's pretty easy from here. You're going to take 2 ounces of cava or any dry sparkling wine you have on hand. And you can just use a decent variety. It doesn't need to be too fancy. 2 ounces right into the glass. And then you're just going to top it off with some soda water. I wouldn't go more than 1 ounce because you don't want to over dilute the flavors, but you know, just enough to the top. Give it another quick stir gently so you don't actually get rid of all those lovely bubbles. And then for garnish, I like to go with a slice of lemon and some sort of aromatic herb. I usually go with rosemary, but these days I'm experimenting with sage. You just want something that's going to really bring some lovely aroma before you take that first sip. Just pop that right in the glass. And that's it, the way out west, super easy. Okay, so second cocktail done. I'm gonna put this one to the side for later too, but take a little sip first. Delicious. So for the last cocktail, or mocktail I should call it, here at Bar Shiru we're a music-focused bar, and a lot of people come here for that. So we like to make sure they feel included even if they don't drink. So for this last one, we're making a non-alcoholic cocktail. It's a take on a Pakistani classic called the Fresh Lime, and we just call it the Fresh Lime. You're gonna take a double rocks glass, first of all, ideally from the freezer so that the drink stays extra cold again. For this one, you're gonna use a shaker. If you don't have one, you can use a mason jar, a Tupperware, get creative. All you need is something that is sealed and is gonna let you shake up some liquid. So for this one, be careful with the amount of ice because you are going to dump the entire contents into the glass. So put a small handful in there. And this is a crazy easy drink. It's gonna be 0.75 ounce of lime juice. If you want, you can juice your limes in advance. It makes the process a little quicker. And then you're gonna take a South Asian spice blend called garam masala. You can buy this in any grocery store. You can even make it yourself. There's tons of recipes online. I'm gonna do a couple of dashes. I like to keep mine in a little Parmesan jar. And then you're just gonna shake this up for about 10 seconds. And what shaking does with any citrus-based drink is it releases the sweetness, and it also helps blend the citrus with the other flavors of the drink. So like I said, you're gonna just pour this one straight out all together with the ice. At this point, you can add a tiny bit more ice if you need it. And then you're gonna top it up with soda water. Give it a very quick stir, just to get that melded with the soda water. And for the final touch, I like to garnish it with a lime wedge or a lime wheel. Go with the lime wheel this time. And very important, you're gonna wanna do a little sprig of mint to bring a little freshness to the drink. That's it, the fresh lime. Cheers. Okay, there you have it. The fresh lime, the way out west. And then you have something for everyone. And I know that this has been a really tough year, especially for us entrepreneurs. And we've got a tough winter ahead, so I hope these recipes bring you a little fun and you can get creative. If you do happen to make any, upload a photo, tag at Bar Shiru Oakland and at LWL Global. And the organizers of the summit actually have some Bar Shiru gift cards to give away to folks that do. You can also find all of the recipes for these drinks as well as a custom playlist that I made specially for you at the link below. And finally, if you would like to support Bar Shiru through this unprecedented times and extended closure, you can go to barshiru.com for ways to help. And with that, I will leave you to have fun, relax, and enjoy some cocktails. Thank you.